Welcome everybody, my name is Patrick from 228.com, and in today's video we're going to be recording us building this tap feature where we tap our image icon for Pix.l or the preview image down in the left hand corner, and a collection view pops up with the pictures for our camera app that we can tap into, go in, edit, save them, share them, whatnot. So let's start. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is add a tap gesture to this image. All right, we're going to put this in our setup hub because that's where all that good stuff is. Let's set this up. All right, let tap gesture equal a UI tap gesture recognizer, and we're going to give it a target action self, and the selector is going to be pound selector and handle tap. It's going to take in an argument as well of tap. All right, so with that we're going to do last thumbnail image view dot add gesture recognizer, and that is going to be the tap gesture. Okay, so now we need to build out this tap gesture, so we're going to go all the way down here because this is where we have all our object C. Okay. At objects func handle tap. All right, tap is of type UI tap gesture recognizer, and with this tap, what we're going to do is we're going to do the whole flow layout thing. We're going to set up this collection view from here. That way we don't have to deal with it later on down the road. So layout equal UI collection view flow layout, fella. All right. Okay, so we need two new Cocoa Touch classes here. So we're going to go up to our, I made a new grouping photo collection. We're going to do a new file, and this is going to be a Cocoa Touch class. Click next, and this is going to be our photo collection view. Photo collection view. Okay. And it is going to be a UI collection view in Swift. We don't need a zip file. And click next. And we'll create it in our as our UI collection view, photo collection view. And we also need a new file. This is also going to be a Cocoa Touch class. We're going to call this a photo cell. And this is going to be a UI collection view cell. I hate when they, not what I wanted. I wanted to call it a photo cell. That's what I wanted. If I wanted it anything else, I would have said it. Photo cell, that's what it is. Click next and create. Okay, so we have those two. We're gonna go back to our camera controller and let photo collection view equal a photo collection view. All right, and we're going to set this up with the flow layout. Just need collection.
Dad, my is already looser and the other day. Feel it.
Huh?
Feel it.
Hold on, baby. Give me 1 second.
Because in the front of my baby teeth.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And this is gonna have the layout thing.
What is this? Are you working on your few buttons again?
I am. Those teeth, they are. Excuse me.
I was trying to get it out yesterday.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you sharing with me. All right. Let photo collection.
Let photo collection.
You are so sweet, but I am recording this, and everybody can hear you talking.
I don't know where the little radio thing is.
Motion control. I got it on my shirt.
Okay.
Photo collection view. All right, and self dot present.
Hello.
Photo navigation controller. Animated is true. Completion is nil. Miles and everybody and their mama. Okay, let's see what Xcode is complaining about. Why is this calling this? You know, I'll tell you what. I'm glad that they updated some things. Photo collection view.
Dad, did you tell them you're working on your fingers?
Layout. I think this is giving me this frame guide because I haven't done anything in the photo collection view yet. Excuse me. So let's leave that there.
I think that was a no, everybody, because I didn't know, because Dad didn't even speak, and he didn't say nothing. So maybe that means no. So he's working on these few buttons.
All right, let's go into our photo cell. Trust me, this is all going to work out.
Wait.
It'll all work out.
That's all you have to do?
That's it for this.
Wait, that's all that you do?
Yeah, I guess.
I think that means... Yes, I think. Because you already did all... Wait.
Let's see.
I already see 12 and 13 and 14.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So maybe you have to work on both of these because it didn't.
All right, so we're going to build a photo image view in our photo cell. Okay, have UI image view equals
I'm sorry, everybody, but
IV
I'm interrupting even now too.
image view IV dot content mode equals dot scale aspect fill. Oh, let's not let Xcode keep IV dot clips to bounds.
You didn't spell that right.
I'm spelling. Thank you very much.
It's 16.
I got it. Just sit back and relax, all right? Let me call this init method real quick.
Okay.
All right, I gotta call the super init. That's the parent initializer.
Oh.
All right, and with this frame guy. Frame. All right, now it's gonna complain to me because I need to add the required init. Okay. There it is. Fix it. All right, so.
How do you even do that?
All right, in our super init, we're gonna add this image photo. So we're gonna do add the subviews, our helper method, photo image view, and we're gonna anchor it to the image. So it's gonna be photo image view dot anchor, and we're gonna do top anchor. We're gonna do left anchor. We're gonna do bottom anchor. We're gonna do right anchor. And then we're gonna do no padding, so it's gonna be 0, tab over, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0, because we already have our size. All right, so that's it for our photo cell. All right.
Dad has to work out with Nala's bed, since it's way over there. Yeah, look right behind you.
Okay. Nobody wants to know about Nala's bed, sweet pea.
No, it's all the way over there, right by my mom's desk.
Nobody wants to know about Nala, even though I'll be taking pictures with the photo app and getting that all taken care of. Okay, we're not drawing Rex, so let's get that mess out of here. All right, so our UI collection view.
Miles? No.
Controller. And a type UI collection view. Flow layout. Oh, I guess they dropped the delegate. Get out. I tell you what, having dogs is something else. Go away. You stay right there. Where am I missing inheritance from? Multiple class inheritance.
Hey.
UI collection view.
Come on.
Delegate. Layout. All right, that looks like everything is there. So let's call this, let cell ID equal cell ID. All right. Var photo assets. And this is going to be a PH fetch result. Oh, we need to import photos as well. So let's import photos. All fetch result, and this is going to be a set of ph assets, and that's going to equal nil. All right. So we already have a value of nil if nothing shows up. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do prefers status bar hidden. That way we don't get the status bar. Return true. Where you break my chair. Okay. Now, whenever we're fetching the photos from our photo album, okay, we want to see a progress viewer so that people know that something is happening. So this is where we're going to use the UI progress view. Progress view equal UI progress view. Okay, but we're going to return this progress view. We don't need anything special. All right. So now that we have that all set up, we're going to run our view did load. Super view did load. Okay. So this is where we're going to set up all our collection view stuff. So we do collection view dot background color, and I already have a blue to set that up with. So UI color dot main blue, what I called it. Collection view dot register photo cell dot self, and for the cell ID, cell ID. There you go. All right. Okay, let me do the fetch latest photos before I start going into anything else. Okay, so I have a method here. Oh, let's do this. I like to do this. Okay. Give ourselves some space and get this up here. All right. So we have a func fetch photos is what I'm gonna call it this time, and we're gonna get an amount, or how many. So we're gonna get a what am I gonna call this? Account amount limit. Let's call it photo limit. All right. We call this account limit count, which is an int, optional int, that returns ph fetch result of ph assets. All right. Let option equal ph fetch options. All right. Now, here's what I got to clean up some of this code, because in the view in the self row and index paths, I have a bunch of options in delivery mode and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll be able to add that in these options, hopefully. Let's see, options dot is, this might not be the version of it. Okay, so it's not. All right, so we're gonna have to maybe perhaps maybe we're gonna have to add that in another function. So all right, so let's go with this. That's okay. All right. So if let count equal count options dot fetch limit equals count, let sort deceptors. I always call them deceptors. Equal ns sort descriptor, and the key is a string, creation date, and ascending is false. Option dot sort deceptors equals an array of sort deceptors. And then we're gonna return ph asset dot fetch assets with, let's do it this way because it looks like there's another handler to it. We're looking for with assets and options. Okay. Dot image dot options. Okay. So let's go back up into our view did load, where we're going to set this latest, what do we call it? Photo assets. Photo assets equals self fetch photos with the int of 24. We want to get the last 24 pictures that you took off your camera roll. All right, that's looking good. All right, so this whole collection view was put into a navigation control. So we want to add a navigation control. All right, we're going to do it with this. Set up nav bar. All right, we're going to put that function there, and we're going to go ahead and set up our nav bar. Scroll up so everybody can see. All right, so we're going to call this navigation controller dot navigation bar dot prefers large titles equals true. Just for the effect. Navigation item dot title equals last 24 photos. Navigation controller dot navigation bar dot bar tint color equals dot white. All right. Let attributes equals some dictionary and s attributed string key. NS attributed string dot e. Oh, there it is. Dot foreground color. Oh, there it is. This stuff changed, man. UI color dot main blue. All right, so that's the color for that. Whoop. All right, so navigation controller dot navigation bar dot large title attributes equals attributes, and we're going to add another function called add back button. All right, who would have thought I would have came back to all of this? Craziness, I tell you, craziness. We're gonna add a bad bucket. Add back button. Let back button equal UI button height is dot custom back button dot tint color equals UI color dot main blue, our main blue that we set up. All right, back button dot set title, say back or state dot normal, back button dot set title color, which will be UI color dot main blue or dot normal, back button dot add target, self action is pound selector, handle dismiss, which is not made yet, but we shall. Oh, or dot touch up inside. Okay, I'm gonna do self dot navigation item dot left or item equals UI or button item. It's a custom view back button. All right, so let's handle our dismiss. Let's get some more space here. Object, func, handle, dismiss. No arguments, no return statements, just self.dismiss. Animated true. And completion is nil. All right. Let's see, do we still have a complaint with this controller? Nope, not the observer. This right here. Leave. Let's deal with everything looks to be all copacetic. All right, well, let's go back to our photo controller. Now that we have our nav bar set up, our fetch photos, we're fetching these photos when we tap, have our set. Let's go ahead and start setting up these delegate properties that we need. All right, so the first one will be the minimum spacing for section. Minimum line spacing section. And this is going to return 2. All right. Our next one is minimum line spacing at section. All right. Next one is going to be minimum interim spacing at section. We're going to return 2. All right. So our next one will be size for item at. Size for item at. All right. CG size. This is going to be let width equal view dot frame dot width minus 4, and that's going to be divided by 3. And then we're going to return the size. Scroll up as we go. I keep forgetting to scroll up so everybody can see. Return CG size, which is a width, and a height of 200. All right. So how many of these cells are we going to bring? So number, this is the big one, number of items in section 1 right here. Return, I'm going to do photo assets dot count. All right. Collection view. Okay. Okay, so these next two delegate methods, we're going to have to look at while we're building these out, seeing what exactly we can what it is, and I think this block of code, what we can actually refactor as we go. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so this is the cell for item. All right, so let cell equal collection view cell DQ cell ID or index path. Okay. Let me describe something because I just learned this and I'm trying to learn as I go. So we have a function right here, and we're overriding the collection view, and we have a series of parameters. So cell for row at index path has an external and internal variables inside the and this is the index path right here that we're using right here. Okay, and we're going to downcast that as photo cell. Okay, and so Xcode doesn't get mad at us, let's return the cell. Okay, so the way I had Flash built was that there was I guess some networking code inside of it. So this is we're gonna try to peel that out and make a function out of it, because I don't want the cell for row and index path to be gigantic and making all these network calls, because that's what's going to happen. Oh, sorry, that was my email. All right, so we're going to do this. Guard let asset equal. Do I use this asset? Okay. All right. So I'm reading off what I had before. I don't want to go ahead and add this code back into it. So we're going to have a manager. We're going to have the request options. And we need these assets for this index path item. Need that. Okay. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just go with it right now, and we can figure out a way to refactor it later. So, all right, let PHI image manager, PH image manager. Let options equals PH image, maybe West options. Okay, options dot version equals dot current. The request the most current version of the image with edits and whatnot. All right, options. Delivery mode equals dot high quality format. Options dot is network allowed equals true. Options dot progress handler equals I know progress underscore, there's 3 of them, in self dot progress view dot progress equals float, which is progress. All right. I know, we're going to get to the manager thing real quick right here. Let asset equals self dot photo assets. Dot row. Else, we're going to return the cell. All right. Cell dot string equals asset dot local identifier. It's an optional, so let's fix that. And we're going to call it manager request image for asset, this asset right here, options. Oh, maybe not. This is the data one. We don't need that one. All right, request image. Here we go. For asset, target size is a CG size. We're gonna make that size with a couple of doubles. Dub. What? 100. Content mode. Aspect fill. All right. Request options with options. And maybe I should have undid this one. Press enter. Make image. And we don't care about the hashable. Okay. So this is kind of where everything kind of goes wrong. Because when we add our assets, our target size, our content mode, we have these options. Okay, so this is where we're going to have to put everything on the main queue. So we're going to say if cell not represented asset identifier equals asset dot local identifier. We're going to say cell dot image view dot image is equal to image. Okay. So this right here asset identifier. Okay. This part right here needs to go on the main thread. I'm going to cut this out and we're going to paste it right here. The if statement is the dispatch turn cell. Now I know the cell for row at index path doesn't need to do network calls, but it will need to with all these options. And sometimes that's not avoidable. I don't think we'll be able to put this in a function by itself to say, I wish we could, but that is what it is. So, all right. So let's not do this. Let's do this. All right. So I have my lovely assistant down here on the floor that's been barking, and my daughter. So let's build and run this, but let's get my phone recording. Cancel that. QuickTime Player. Oh, I don't want to know about QuickTime Player. I just need a recording, man. New movie. All right, here's my screen. Let's play. Ow. Ella? You want to see? You want everybody to see you? Hold on. Everybody's going to see how bad you are right now. All right. Everybody's going to see how bad you are right now. Because you're a bad dog. Bad dog, bad dog. Don't bite. What? Just a second. I'm recording a video. Eventually this will all come up. There we go. All right, so here's our little pup. There we go. There's our little pup right there. And if we tap on this image, we take to the last 24. And this is what we're building out right here. Everybody sees the love. You can't select on any of the photos right now, but we go back and we see Molly. And so there we go. That's our collection view. All worked out. Looks good. All right. So that is going to be the end of our walkthrough. And I'll add to the next part of this whole dequeuing thing, the selection method. Let's see how we're going with time here. 49 minutes. Ooh, this is a long one. All right, well, that's going to be about it. I got to go tend to the kids right now. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.